Welcome to September 7th, 1973. I'm Dr. Mark HATALA, and I'm a cognitive scientist who does research and teaches a university-level class on time travel. Today we're going to watch Muhammad Ali talk about UFOs on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. Now, he was there promoting a rematch between Muhammad Ali and Ken Norton. Now, they had fought previously in March 1973, and at the time, Ali was the heavyweight champion and Norton was ranked number 8. Ali lost to a split decision, which was very controversial, and it was found out later at the hospital that Norton had managed to break Ali's jaw in the last round. Now, this was the first time they had fought, and so Ken Norton became the heavyweight champion. Since the rematch was going to be fought in Inglewood, somebody had the idea of bringing them onto The Tonight Show for a preliminary weigh-in, which is officially done the day before the fight. Now, Ken Norton was interviewed first because he was the current heavyweight champion, and he discussed boxing. Muhammad Ali was brought out second, and he'd been on The Tonight Show a number of times before that, but he decided to just start talking about UFOs. Now, he had a history with UFOs, and he saw his first one in 1970 when he was out running with one of his trainers, and the report even made the newspaper. Here it is in his own words. He said, "I happened to look up just before dawn, as I often do while running, and there hovering above us was this brilliant light hanging as if by an invisible thread. At first, I thought it was a beacon projected from a helicopter, but moments later, a similar object passed in front of us. I brought it to the attention of my trainer, who was standing nearby. We watched them come from behind the skyline and move slowly across the sky for at least 15 minutes. The best I can describe the sighting is to say that they were just round and big." Now, this is to the right there is his autograph, and he included a picture which he said was of a UFO scout ship. Now, by the time of his death in 2016, Ali had witnessed UFOs 16 different times, and for him, they carried a religious significance. As an epilogue on the fight, though, they fought the rematch 3 days later on September 10th, 1973. Both were in excellent physical condition, and Ali had said that this was the first fight he'd really trained for, and that he'd whipped his Adonis-like physique back into shape. The match was close, but Ali won in a split decision. Now, they fought one more match in September of 1976, actually in Yankee Stadium of all places, and Ali won that one by unanimous decision and retained his title as heavyweight champion. Please like and subscribe, and if you'd like to experience the past in real time, buy my book, Budget Time Travel. Also, visit us online for more videos and immersive time travel media at budgettimetravel.com. Now let's watch the greatest talk about UFOs.
Muhammad Ali has been on the show, I suppose, 6 or 7 times, and he is usually introduced first, but we thought it was only fair to introduce Ken first tonight since you beat him the last time out. Fair enough?
No argument.
Okay, would you welcome Muhammad Ali?
Strange feeling coming on your show in my robe.
Yeah. We thought we would have, I don't know how many people have actually seen a weigh-in or why they have them, and
Yeah, are you actually going to have a weigh-in?
Well, yes, but you know the official weigh-in is what is it official? How long before the fight?
I think a day before the fight.
Sunday, yeah.
Yeah.
In other words, no matter what you weigh, you could change before the next day, right?
I've been studying.
You seem quite reserved tonight.
I've been studying UFOs. Did you know there are UFOs out here flying around, unidentified objects?
This would be the place for them, Southern California.
I'm serious. They sighted a bunch over Georgia. I've seen them at night. They have real photos of them, and the government and the people just completely seem like don't talk about it. But Mr. Harold Salkin of Washington, D.C., is the head of the National UFO Bureau.
Right.
He brought me moving films. I actually have moving pictures of little saucers of great steel objects coming into pictures that people took, and I'm just surprised that don't nobody talk more about it. Something they can...
Another great insight into the fight game. I'm just kidding. No, I read that. But did you read the thing last night on the news?
No.
That some physicists said that what the people of Georgia might have seen were that there are probably several thousand satellite objects going around the United States, around the Earth, and sometimes they disintegrate and they come back into space.
Not 50 feet over the highway.
Well, it could. It's got to land somewhere.
No. They call it swamp gas, and some they don't want. I don't know what it is, but I think I do. But there are actual saucers and objects coming within our atmosphere and flying around, and people got pictures. Everybody cite the same thing in every city: the red and blue and green lights. But the people's authorities completely brush it off, as if to say we are mentally off. But I know it's right because I've been seeing them.
Well, why don't they land then, Muhammad? I mean, if they're intelligent people, why wouldn't they land and step out and say, "Hi there," or "Galman ding," whatever they say? You know, why wouldn't they make contact?
They've probably figured they can't get no sense out of the people here in this place.
We've never talked about that on the show. I didn't know you really believed in
I have
UFOs.
actual photos. I have moving films.
Yeah, but can't they can, you know, motion picture
This
film,
is
and you're
no
smart
trick.
enough to know that in still pictures they can phony those up.
These are not phony.
Ken, how do you feel about it? Do you believe they're flying saucers?
I'm an innocent bystander.
But you've seen them.
And the night, the one you can see on Tuesdays and Thursdays is like a big bright star if you go out.
Tuesdays and
It's
Thursdays.
like a big bright star.
Are you sure you're up for this fight?
I'm serious.
If you're thinking about that when when Monday night comes, he's going to knock your head off.
No, I'm serious.
You're going to say it's 10 o'clock. You look He's going to give you such a shot.
No, it's not 10 o'clock. It's 4 and 5 in the morning.
4 and 5 in the morning. Oh.
Seriously, it's like a big bright star, and you see it moving, and it'll go up and disappear and get real small like a pinhead, and then it'll come back, and it'll shake, and then it might go over here, and it'll go over here. Seriously. I'm serious. I'm not.
Well, I know you're serious in your belief. I don't
This is
happen
not
to
my
believe in it
belief. This
myself.
is anybody who's got eyes' belief.
Well, you can see a lot of things, but that doesn't always make them objects from other
so
planets.
Much of that. What about the fight?
Well, yeah, what about the fight?